Oh, it's David from Sail Tahiti, and today I'm gonna let you discover Zan, a Catana 50 that has been completely refitted 2 years ago by Catana. So she's got new rigging, new sails, new engine, new standing riggings, a lot of new appliances inside, and all new furniture and lining inside. Zan is a Catana 50 from the second generation, when they got those lighter aluminum front beam and bowsprit. So it's a lighter boat than the first Catana 50. So new dagger board, new standing rigging, new running rigging, and new sails. You can see here we've got a hydronet mainsail. Let me show you. We've got a big Genoa here. It's not a self-tacking jib, it's a proper Genoa, and a big Genaker here. So that makes a light and powerful boat. Zan has plenty of solars. You can see there's 4 solar panels on each side here. So she's got a lot of power autonomy. Very big boom like all the Catana. She's a powerful boat with that double sheet system, which we really like on Katanas, that make them very easy to maneuver. A rigid bimini, no fly bridge here. We are on a performance catamaran. So what does it feel like to steer on a Catana 50? There's a lot of controversy about the back helm position. I personally, and having crossed several oceans on catamarans, I personally prefer them. I think that's very safe. First of all, people are scared about safety. Frankly, I don't see how anything could happen. But more importantly, that gives you the best view on the boat. Where if you are on a fly bridge, you don't get that same feeling of steering your boat, whereas here it's exactly like on a monohull or any kind of racing multi-hull. I've got my carbon wheel here, my instruments, and I can see my rig, I see my head sails, and I see my main sails. And obviously the Catana 50, it's a pretty powerful boat, so you need a little bit of help to maneuver it. So we've got the electric winch coming here, and as you will see, all the ropes come onto this winch, so you can do all the maneuvers while being really protected. The main winch is this one with all your halyard and reefing line. Then you've got 2 winches for the mainsail. So that's one of the features of Catana I really like, is you don't have a traveler, which creates a lot of danger, takes a lot of space, but instead you trim your mainsail with those 2 sheets, and you know, wherever the wind is coming from, you always have one of the helm station that's gonna help you get the best view. You can steer downwind or you can steer upwind. You choose the side you want, but you always have that fantastic view on what's surrounding you, and your sail, what's most important, your rigging. In terms of sail control, here you've got the dagger board and the spinnaker that comes right in front of the wheel, and you've got your Genoa sheet here. And one of the features I want to show you is this dinghy. It's a high fill with a center console, very luxurious, brand new. And you can see as well, the davits are very strong. Once again, everything on the Catana makes you feel it's a very strong boat, which gives you a lot of confidence to do any kind of offshore sailing. We've actually seen people on Catana 50 going all around the world. So as I mentioned, when sailing, you've got all your instrument on the starboard helm station, but you also have a remarine screen here with all the information, meaning typically when you would do your offshore sailing at night, you can rest here or you can rest here. You've got all your nav information and if you need to quickly go to a winch, it's literally 2 meters away. So that's a setup that's really safe for offshore sailing, very protective, and enables you to really control the boat even when you're resting. As on all Catana 50, you've got a lot of storage underneath here. You can see all that storage. Also, one of the difference between this Catana 50 and the earlier ones is the fuel tanks are here, so it's better for the weight. Okay, so you can see here it's a proper engines room. We've got a lot of space and all the equipment. So you've got the water maker, the engine, it's all new equipment, and you can see the very strong steering system. So on the Catana 50 you really get, when you're inside as well as outside the boat, this impression of power. It's a very strongly built and very powerful catamaran sailing yacht, and this level of luxury, which is a trademark of Catana, being both a performance oriented and very comfortable and luxurious catamaran. It's kind of the Bentley of sailing catamaran, if you want. So Zan has the classic layout of a Catana 50 with this table, for example, that's foldable, so you can have either a big table when you're having dinner with lots of friends, or you can fold it to make it more practical when sailing double-handed and you want to use all the space to walk around. But she's been through the new equipment and option program, so a lot of things were redone. You can see the galley has been completely redone with those nice work surfaces. Obviously new kitchen equipment. You can see it's all top quality. And it gives a very light atmosphere to the boat with all this white. The Katanas, they tend to be a bit dark sometimes, but then it's really been a successful refit. So you've got your navigation table here with all the instruments. You're facing forward, but you're just next to the kitchen. You can see this is typical Catana 50 electric panel board. We're on 24 volt, and we've got all the instruments coming down there. And here all the electronics are new. They're all remarine, the latest generation. So you've got a big chart plotter here. You've got the pilot here, SSB radio, VHF here, the Fusion auto radio. So it's all new electronic, very practical, very well equipped. You can see as well there's some spare VHF. There's the Iridium sat phone. So the boat is really equipped for offshore sailing. The owner's hull on starboard. You can see there's a beautiful double cabin aft, again with a lot of storage and very nice furnitures. See how well finished the boat is with all these new appliances. The work surface were all redone. So you can see that this boat was originally a 4-cabin version that has been transformed by Catana into an owner's version, but they've kept some of the nice feature of the 4-cabin. So in the 4-cabin, this is a front cabin for the skipper, and you can access through the stairs, which they have kept. So this is now a very big bathroom, but you can access directly from outside. So when you've swam in the sea, you're full of salt, you want to shower, but you don't want to wet the entire boat, and you don't want to shower outside, you can actually just climb down here and have your private shower while not disturbing anybody on the boat. Then you've got the sink with all the drawers for your beauty products and cleaning products, and then you've got a separate heads here with a small sink as well, which is what was originally on the boat when it was a 4-cabin version. So that makes 3 private space: the heads, the sink, and the shower. see you can close like that the other hull. So see, now I'm alone here, completely private. I've got my desk, I've got my double cabin, and I've got this huge bathroom and separate shower at the top, at the front, or I can reopen and join the rest of the crew. Here I'm on the port side in the back cabin, so you can see us on all Catana 50. It can be either two separate beds, and we've got access to some nice drawers here, or it can be a double bed. And as you can see, there's a lot of light, and I was talking about cupboard and drawers. They're everywhere. There's a lot of storage. And now I'm going to the port side front cabin, which is a double guest cabin. See, there's an opening on top, there's an opening on the side, so here again there's a lot of light and plenty of storage. You can see below the bed, all that space is storage. Discover Polynesia, beautiful weather today. I can see Morea just in front, or whether you want to sail around the world. She's a proper offshore cruiser, a fast boat, performance boat, but also very comfortable and above all extremely safe and very well built.